Hi, am I in the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Don, you gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another Monday edition of Am I on the Air? It's time for another new episode of the hotness, the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air? I am your humble host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the season premiere. That's right. It's season 25, episode 1. It is the season premiere. Tonight's show is titled Too Old for This Shift. It is September the 19th. Once again, it is a Monday, and I'm so happy that you're here to join me tonight on the season premiere of Am I on the Air? Because you know what we do is we follow the world of television and movies, and this week is season premiere week, baby. If you watch a lot of shows on network television, this is where a lot of your favorites come back. The Voice, 911, all your favorite comedies, The Goldberg, Shark Tank is back this week. There's so many shows coming back, plus a lot of new shows. So that means on next week's episode, we're going to have some pilots to talk about. Looking forward to checking out the new Quantum Leap reboot and a bunch of other stuff that launches this week. So it's going to be a busy week when it comes to television. But tonight, it is about a couple movie reviews. It's about a couple TV shows. And then, of course, it's getting you caught up with everything that's gone down in the last 7 days or so in the world of entertainment. So before we get started on our season premiere, I do want to take a second to show some love and shout out my boy Friggins. You guys should know Friggins. He has been on my show multiple times, usually on the Am I Still on the Airs when we do spoiler reviews and when we do other big countdown stuff like that. Friggins has been coming on the show for quite some time. One of the things he loves to do is kind of like D&D and the online live stream role playing. And well, my boy, congratulations, has been added to the Become Legend team, right? Become Legend is a very big online role playing game, and he is a part of the team. And their new season actually starts tomorrow as well. So congratulations to another season premiere. So Become Legend premieres September 20th, which is tomorrow, okay? So that's going to be the season premiere of Become Legend on the Free Forge tomorrow. It's going to be going live on Twitch at 7:30 Central Time. So this is going to be an epic tale with my boy Friggins and a bunch of other people having some fun. So if you like D&D, things like that, live stream TTRPG, live stream gameplay, this is something you're going to want to check out. So good luck to Fred. Good luck, Friggins. I hope you kill it tomorrow night on Become Legend. This is super exciting, and I know it's going to be something really cool for everybody to check out. So just wanted to give him a little plug and spread some love there. All right, let's get into the movie reviews. And coming up first is one I'm really happy to talk about, and that's Clerks 3. That's right, Kevin Smith back with his third film in the Clerks franchise. Randall's back, Dante's back, Jay and Silent Bob are back, Becky's back, Veronica's back, Elias is back, the whole crew is back for Clerks 3. After narrowly surviving a massive heart attack, Randall enlists his old friend Dante to help him make a movie, immortalizing their youthful days at the little convenience store that started it all. Clerks 1, man, what a movie Clerks 1 is. It came out in the mid 90s, really put Kevin Smith on the map. Big movie. Black and white. And those of you that know me know I hate black and white. I just do. Don't understand the appeal to black and white, but a lot of people love it. But Clerks, I love. Even in its own black and white, I love it. It's a fun movie, hilarious movie, a classic movie. And then many years later, Clerks 2 comes out. And now they're working at the movies. And that's where we meet Rosario Dawson's character, Becky. And we get a lot of the same kind of style of Clerks 1, but in a different setting. And I like that we did something a little bit different. Where Clerks 3 brings us full circle back to the Quick Stop. We're back at the Quick Stop. You got Jay and Silent Bob hanging out outside smoking weed. And then, of course, you got Dante and you got Randall running the Quick Stop, doing their thing. And like the synopsis says, Randall has a heart attack. And kind of, he feels like, man, I survived for a reason. So I want to make a movie. I want to tell our story, which is basically them making Clerks 1 all over again. This movie is in very limited release. I don't even know if it's playing anymore. It was doing like a 1-week showing as a Fathom event. So I had to pay $15 to see this thing. You're welcome, Kevin Smith. But it was worth it. I love Kevin Smith. And in the last couple years, probably even maybe the last decade, Kevin Smith has made some really odd choices when it comes to film, and I haven't liked very much of what he's done, and I'm a massive Kevin Smith fan. That whole first stretch of his career, I loved everything he put out. And then now he puts out things like Red State and Tusk and Yoga Hosers and stuff like that I'm just like, I don't care. And then last year I got really excited because he did Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot, which I was super happy about because the other Jay and Silent Bob movie is one of my all-time favorite comedies. Well, the one he put out last year has its moments, but overall it's not amazingly great. So I went into this feeling like, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know if Kevin Smith has it anymore. And he wowed me. He super wowed me. This movie's directed well. It's acted well. The friendship between these characters. This movie has heart. I didn't know how much heart this movie would have. This movie took me on emotions where I'm laughing and then I'm crying. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in a Clerks movie? This is crazy. He told a hell of a story, and this movie's currently sitting at 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, Kevin Smith, yo, I am so proud of you, my friend. You have done wonders coming with a third movie in a franchise and just slaying it. Slaying it. I absolutely love this movie. I love the journey it took me on, and I highly recommend it. I will pre-order this. I'm adding it to the collection. Loved Clerks 3 and was well worth the $15. I will give Clerks 3 4 out of 5 stars. I really hope that we get that Mallrats 2 next up like he keeps teasing. Let's go, baby, because after this, I'm super excited. All right, the next movie I saw, and this one goes back to streaming because this is the new Amazon Prime release, Goodnight Mommy. That's right, new horror movie, Goodnight Mommy, horror, drama, thriller. This is a American remake of a Australian horror movie that came out all the way back in 2014. I don't remember it being that old because I watched the Australian version of this movie and thought it was just okay. But that's how I feel about a lot of foreign movies. So when I saw they were doing an American remake, I was like, okay, I bet this might be pretty good. Well, I was wrong. This movie is not very good. Um, it tried. And so the synopsis of this one, for those of you that don't know, when twin brothers arrive home to find their mother's demeanor altered and her face covered in surgical bandages, they begin to suspect that the woman beneath the gauze might not be their actual mother. So this one has Naomi Watts as the mom this time, with twin brothers Cameron and Nicholas, who one of them is on The Boys. He plays Homelander's kid. And that's pretty much it. This whole movie is the two boys and the mom. And yes, she's got bandages over her face and she's acting weird. And it's like, is she an alien? Is she something else? Did something take over her body? Is this the kid's actual mom? This is crazy. And then you got to see how it unfolds. Not going to spoil anything for y'all, but I'll just say it was pretty boring, even at an hour and a half, which is why I wanted to watch it this weekend, because I was like, okay, it's short enough. Let's blaze through it. It was still like it was a chore. It was a chore to sit through. The boys get annoying because they're just constantly like, no, mommy, like the whole time. Naomi Watts does her best, but there's just not much you can do with this. I'm glad I watched it at home. I'm glad I didn't go to the theater. It's not complete shit, but it's not much better than that either. So I would give Goodnight Mommy 2 out of 5 stars. It was just okay. I didn't mind checking it out, but I probably could have watched something better in that time. So 2 out of 5. So there's my movies. Clerks 3, 4 out of 5. Goodnight Mommy, 2 out of 5. Now, from a streaming standpoint, I just want to let y'all know this week, the new Minions Rise of Gru movie is going to be hitting Peacock. So congratulations there. So check that out if you haven't seen it yet. And a shout out to the breaking news that DC's League of Super Pets is going to be hitting HBO Max in 1 week. Next Monday, September the 26th, you'll be able to watch The Rock voice Crypto in DC League of Super Pets next Monday for free on HBO Max. I love DC League of Super Pets. It was a fun movie. And if you didn't get a chance to see it, now you can on streaming next week, HBO Max. Okay, so some good stuff for the kiddos with that one, and then Minions hitting Peacock this week. All right, switching gears on over to TV. Nothing too crazy. I started episode 1 of Stargirl season 3. I like Stargirl. You know, we're starting to run out of steam on all these CW, DC shows. Stargirl's cheesy as hell, but for some reason it just works. It works for this show. The crew tries really hard. The cast tries. And my daughter likes this show, so it's a good one to sit down with the fam and watch. And season 3 just started a couple weeks ago, so I finally got into watching the pilot episode here for season 3. Good start. It's a funny season so far, where they're basically all the villains are trying to be friends now with the team, and we're gonna see where it goes. It's called Frenemies, so we'll see where this season takes us. And then last night I did finish up Five Nights at Memorial. Awesome, awesome show. All 8 episodes now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Check it out. It's the true story about what happened during Hurricane Katrina at this hospital. It's a crazy story, but this show is phenomenal. So make sure you check that out as well. So Stargirl now streaming weekly new episodes on the CW, and Five Nights of Memorial, you can binge the whole season now on Apple TV Plus. Okay, so there's our reviews of the week. Let's get into our box office and see how things landed. Coming in number 10, it's Moonage Dream. Number 9 is Minions Rise of Gru, which we just talked about, coming to Peacock this week. Number 8 is The Invitation, which you can now actually get on VOD. Number 7 is DC League of Super Pets, once again hitting HBO Max next Monday on the 26th. Number 6 is Top Gun Maverick, which you can buy and rent at home. Number 5 is Bullet Train, which is going to come out at the end of this month on digital and then on physical media in October. Number 4 is See How They Run. Number 3 is a debut. It's Pearl. So, the hidden kind of mystery horror movie that is a follow-up to the movie X that came out earlier in the year. They filmed this movie Pearl in secret. It's a prequel to that movie X. And then we just found out that they actually filmed a third movie too called Maxine with 3 X's, which is a follow-up to X that's going to come out later too. So there's a trilogy that they filmed and didn't even tell nobody about. But Pearl, which I'm hearing good things about, comes in number 3. Number 2 is Barbarian, which is another movie I really want to see and just haven't had a chance to yet. And then number 1, congratulations to The Woman King. This is Viola Davis's new movie, and it made $19 million over the weekend, which is really, really good. It beat expectations. So congratulations there to The Woman King. The biggest debut we've had since Bullet Train, I think, in the first weekend of August. So nice to see some money coming back in and to see some horror stuff carrying out the number 2 and 3 spots, which is pretty cool. So that's your box office. Let's time once again to switch gears and get into our news of the week. September 23rd, for those of you wondering if there's an exact date for that Minions Rise of Gru on Peacock, it's September 23rd, so we're just a couple days away. So one of the biggest things that hit after we did last week's episode was the Emmys, the primetime Emmys. I'll go through real quick. I don't like to spend too much time on award stuff because you can always go back and read. But I'm going to hit the highlights real quick. So Best Drama Series went to Succession. Best Comedy Series for the second consecutive year went to Ted Lasso. Best Limited or Anthology Series went to The White Lotus. Jean Smart wins for Best Comedy Actress for her second win in a row. Zendaya becomes the youngest two-time acting winner for Euphoria, so big congratulations there. Lee Jung-jae wins Best Actor in a Drama for Squid Game. Quinta Brunson, who I really, really have grown to love, wins Best Writing for a Comedy Series, of course, for Abbott Elementary, which has its season premiere for season 2 this week. Looking forward to seeing what they do there. Jason Sudeikis winning the Emmy for Best Actor in a Comedy Series, so congratulations there. That is awesome. Lizzo wins the Emmy for Watch Out Big Girls. SNL wins again for Best Variety Sketch Series. No shocker there. Amanda Seyfried wins the Emmy for Best Actress in a Limited Series for The Dropout. Jennifer Coolidge won for Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series for The White Lotus. Julia Garner won for Best Supporting Actress in a Drama for final season of Ozark. Very well deserved. She's awesome. Again, Brett Goldstein wins his second Emmy for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Ted Lasso. Very well deserved. Supporting Actress in a Comedy went to Cheryl Lee Ralph for Abbott Elementary. So awesome. Congratulations there. Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series goes to Murray Bartlett for his role in The White Lotus. Michael Keaton, my man, dude, won Best Actor in a Limited Series for Dope Sick. So well deserved. He was amazing in Dope Sick. And then, of course, we have all the categories posted up if you would like to check out the full rundown. But those are all your main categories there. So check those out if you are interested. All right. Moving along. Joker 2 officially adds Jacob Laughlin to the cast. Winston Duke talks about his M'Baku role in the second Black Panther, of course, Wakanda Forever. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about what he's up to in the sequel, you can check that out. Like we teased earlier in the box office report, Maxine, that's right, Maxxine, A24 unveils the third film in T. West's X horror trilogy. That's right, because we told you, you had X, and then you got Pearl, which is in theaters right now, and yes, is a third film called Maxine, which is basically a sequel to X. So Pearl is a prequel to X, Maxine is the sequel. Now we have a horror trilogy. There you go. The School of Good and Evil. Netflix dropped the new trailer for its new fantasy show that they're doing, which looks really, really good. We have the trailer for Babylon, which is got Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. This looks insane. Great trailer. We'll see where the movie goes, but man, nice little setup here. The Connors is going to introduce a new relative in season 5. So there you go. Some shake up there on the show. Candace Cameron Bure books her first Christmas movie for the GAC Family Channel. Barry, the show, is likely to end with season 4. That's what Henry Winkler says. He says, hey, the showrunners don't want to push it. They want to go out on top. And I'll say that's something that a lot of shows do these days is they push it. They push it too far. And I like that they have an end in sight and we're going into season 4. And if that's the end, that's the end. Go out on your own terms. I like it. So there you go. That's basically what we're assuming is this next season of Buried. Nothing official, but might be the final one. Nope. The 4K Blu-ray and digital release is coming. It will release digitally tomorrow, September 20th. You'll be able to buy Nope. And then next month, it'll be out on physical media. The Curse of Bridge Hollow. The new trailer dropped for Netflix's new Halloween movie starring Marlon Wayans. It looks cute. I watched this trailer and I thought I was going to freak my daughter out, but she was actually like, ooh, that looks kind of fun. So I guess we'll be watching The Curse of Bridge Hollow. So, Netflix does pretty good with these family kind of horror movies for Halloween, not making it too scary, but making it for the fam, which I really enjoy. So that's awesome there. Scream 6 officially is wrapped filming, and Melissa Barrera teases the new setting, because remember, they're in New York now for the next one. So, ooh, we'll see how that's going to play out for Scream 6. We have the new full season 2 trailer for Chucky, which is coming back very soon on the USA and Sci-Fi networks. It'll stream on Peacock as well, just like season 1. The Gran Turismo movie is shaping up. David Harbour set to star in the video game adaptation. I love it. Love David Harbour. Gran Turismo, baby. Didn't know I wanted the movie, but this could be something pretty cool. This could be something pretty cool. We're going to talk more about Gran Turismo as we move along. We got the season 3 trailer for Rami, which is coming soon to Hulu, so check that out if you're interested. The Strangers. Remember that movie? Creepy ass movie with the weird people outside just looking through the windows and shit. They're going to remake it, and the lead cast is going to star Madeleine Petsch from Riverdale. And it's going to director Rennie Harlan is going to direct it. So I like it, man. You know, like I'm always down for reboots, especially when it's been a long time. And I'd be down to see a new version of The Strangers. It is a creepy ass movie, and we could see more. The CW's Gotham Knights has officially begun production. Womp, womp, womp. Batgirl gets canceled, but this shit-ass CW show is going into production. Not to be confused with the badass-looking Gotham Knights video game that is coming out. This is a CW show where basically the kids of all the Gotham heroes and villains are teaming up together to find Batman's killer. This trailer for this show is one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen. It looks horrible. And then a couple months ago, when a lot of these, you know, like when Batgirl got canceled and a lot of other movies and shows were getting canceled through Warner Brothers, there was a lot of rumors that this show was going to get yanked. Well, I guess those rumors were not true because this show has officially begun production. They've already filmed a couple episodes, but I'm guessing they want to truck along and they want to do more, so they're going to start filming more episodes. And I cannot believe it. Very, very shitty. So we know the Thunderbolts movie's coming. We talked about this on last week's episode, and Sam Rockwell was doing some promoting, and he says, hey, I'm totally open to reprising my Justin Hammer role in the MCU. I think we would all love to see Sam Rockwell return as Justin Hammer. It's only a matter of time, right? Let's see it. Let's see it. Netflix reveals their 2022 lineup for their upcoming global event. It looks like the Kang Dynasty has found a writer. That's right, Rick and Morty's Jeff Loveness, who also wrote Ant-Man Quantumania that's coming out. He is going to write Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. This makes sense. If he wrote Ant-Man and Ant-Man's going to be kind of the debut of Kang, it'd be smart to let this guy write out the rest of the story. So I dig it. It makes sense. Let's go. Blumhouse's Compendium of Horror documentary series is coming to Epix in October. Matthew McConaughey had a new soccer movie that he was doing. It was just about to start production, and then yank, the buzzer was pressed. It was going to be called Dallas Sting, and yes, the movie has been scrapped. No full word as to why, but man, weeks before production, pretty sad there. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Andy Samberg and Melissa Fumero are set to reunite on Andy Samberg's new cartoon Digman that he's doing for Comedy Central, so I love it. Let's do it. Paramount Plus's Halo Season 2 has officially begun production, and they just added Joseph Morgan as intelligence operative Ackerson. We have the trailer for Alaska Daily, which is Hilary Swank's new ABC drama. I watched the trailer for this one. Did not look good whatsoever. Sorry, Hillary. I will not be watching this one. We also have the trailer for The Rookie Feds. This is the spinoff with Niecy Nash, and you can check out the full trailer for that. Criminal Minds. We have the first look photos from the Paramount Plus revival. Superman and Lois has officially cast the Orville's Chad Coleman as an inter-gang head Bruno Mannheim for Season 3. So the next big bad for Season 3 has been cast. Reacher Season 2 has added the Outer Ranges' Sean Sipos to the cast, so I'm glad to see that we're moving forward on Reacher Season 2. Looking forward to that. MasterChef has been renewed for Season 13. Duh! This show is awesome and has great ratings, and it's cheap to make, so why wouldn't you bring it back? Rodrigo Santoro has officially joined Sarah Michelle Gellar in Paramount Plus series Wolfpack. Disney CEO Bob Chapek has signaled his interest in integrating Hulu into Disney Plus after the company buys out the remaining rights from Comcast. So that would be pretty interesting there. I mean, there's really no reason to have a Hulu and a Disney Plus. You might as well integrate it all into one app like HBO Max and Discovery Plus are going to do. So why not, right? So we'll see about that. But yes, Comcast still owns a chunk of Hulu, so they got to work out the rights on that end. Top Gun Maverick, Paramount Plus executives say to expect the movie streaming on the platform before the end of the year. So right now they're making that money, son. That movie's still killing it in the theater. It's one of the best-selling home VOD releases. People are renting it at a very high premium price. So they're not ready to just throw it up for free on Paramount Plus. Although maybe they should, they'll get more subscribers. But yes, they said CEO Bob Bakish says that it will be streaming before the end of 2022. So you will get Top Gun Maverick sooner rather than later. Let's see here as we truck along. The Acolyte, we've been doing a lot of casting for this new Star Wars show, and Manny Jacinto has joined the cast. I like Manny. He was in The Good Place, and I loved him in that. He was also in oh man, what was that show? It doesn't matter. He's good when he pops up and stuff, so I'm gonna let that be. Gran Turismo, another person, Archie Matakwai, has joined the cast of the video game adaptation. This thing continues, like I said, to grow more and more. Orlando Bloom also joining the cast of this video game, Gran Turismo. So with David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, I like it, man. I like it. Shaping up. Disney delays some 2024 Marvel movie dates by about 7 months. Now, the good news is, because when I saw this, I about had a panic attack, but the good news is that these are for movies that have not been announced yet. These are untitled Marvel films, so the shift doesn't affect anything that we've known about. So that's the good news. There you go. Haunted Mansion has been pushed back. The movie's been delayed by 5 months over at Disney. A lot of shuffling around over on the Disney side. Rogue Squadron, which was supposed to be the next Star Wars movie to come out, directed by Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins, is no longer on the release schedule. They've completely removed it from the 2023 schedule, so that looks like it might even be canceled. So we'll leave that to the side. Blade Runner 2099 gets a series order over at Amazon Studios. This will be a direct sequel to Blade Runner 2049. It takes place in the same world, but now it's 2099. And yes, we're getting a TV series of it over on Amazon. I think it could be really, really cool, man. I love Blade Runner 2049, so be curious to see where they go. A24's The Iron Claw, which is a true wrestling story about the Von Erich family, has found its Kerry Von Erich. That's right. Jeremy Allen has joined the cast. We have the trailer for Bromates, which is the upcoming new Little Rel Howery movie, so check that out. Finally coming out is Avenue 5 Season 2. This show, I feel like, came out like 10 years ago, and they renewed it, and then we never got the Season 2. I was like, where the hell is this movie? Or the TV, where's this show? With Hugh Laurie, where he's basically the captain of the spaceship. But we finally have a Season 2 trailer, so it's coming. It's real, and it's coming. Avenue 5, I'm super excited that we're getting more of that. We also have the new trailer for the Whitney Houston biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody. That is coming out soon, and you can check out the first trailer for that. Paul Greengrass is set to direct an adaptation of Stephen King's fairy tale. So interesting, Paul Greengrass doing that one there. Mr. Harrigan's Phone, speaking of Stephen King, another Stephen King adaptation comes to Netflix in October. Mr. Harrigan's Phone, I like the trailer. I like the concept, like the trailer, so check this one out. Quantum Leap, we talked about this. The new show comes out tonight on NBC. It will be streaming on Peacock tomorrow. Scott Bakula saying they did reach out to him, but he chose to not be involved in the reboot, which is really weird. I don't really get his reasons. I don't really understand why, but he chose not to. So for everybody saying this is stupid if Scott Bakula's not involved, well, they tried and he didn't want to be a part of it. Not to say that he can't pop up down the road, right? Because this show does take place in the same universe. So this is not a reboot. This is a sequel series. And I have a feeling he will pop up sooner rather than later. I don't care what he says. So, the Russo brothers, they're doing a new version of Butch and Sundance over on Amazon, and they have found their Butch and Sundance. That's right, Roger Jean Page and Glenn Powell are set to star in the show for the Russo brothers, which is pretty awesome there. SNL adding some new featured players ahead of its season 48 premiere. They're going to need to bump that staff up, son. A lot of people quit last season. Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial are going to get a movie adaptation on the streaming platform Tubi. That's right. A lot of you were like, "What? Tubi? Not even Freevee, but Tubi." So there you go. If you want to watch that, you're gonna have to go get some Tubi. The show Beyond the Edge has been canceled over at CBS. 1883 breakout Isabel May is set to star opposite Casey Affleck in the new indie thriller The Smack. The Acolyte, again, has just added another cast member, Charlie Barnett. Like this guy. He was in, what is that show? God damn my fucking mind right now. Russian Doll over on Netflix, yes. And he's popped up in some other shows. Good actor. So I like to see what he does in The Acolyte. Are you ready for some really exciting news? Constantine 2 is in the works. That's right. Keanu Reeves also set to reprise his role, with Francis Lawrence coming back to return to direct. Yo, a sequel to the 2005 movie. There's been so many rumors over the years. Are we ever going to get another Constantine? Never thought it would happen. 2005, guys. We're about to go into 2023. But a new Constantine is in the works. Keanu Reeves reprising his role. Francis Lawrence returning to direct. This is pretty cool, man. On top of the news, the J.J. Abrams Constantine show that he was doing for HBO Max has been scrapped. So, yeah, a lot of J.J. Abrams stuff getting scrapped over at HBO Max, which I'm sure is not making him feel pretty good. It kind of feels vindictive at this point. Like they're just like, oh, is it a JJ project? Get it the fuck out of here. But yes, so very exciting news that we're getting more Constantine. I can't wait to see what Keanu does after all this years with this character. Very, very cool. Sony also announcing that they're going to do a new Karate Kid film that'll be coming out in 2024. Now, I feel so indifferent on this because I'm a Karate Kid fan. I love Cobra Kai, right? We just finished season 5 a couple weeks ago. Love the show. There is no word at this point if the new movie has anything to do with Cobra Kai or the original characters of the movie franchise. Now, it just got released a couple days ago that one of the people that work on Cobra Kai, one of the producers, said that he doesn't think the movie has anything to do with their universe. So that's disturbing to me. Cobra Kai is such a big show and it's such a massive hit that how do you do another movie and not include any of those people, right? I mean, like I said, it could be cool, but is it really Karate Kid if you're not doing Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out more as this project rolls around, but it is official, a new Karate Kid film in 2024. All right. Sony also pushing back some stuff, especially in their Marvel world. Kraven the Hunter, which was supposed to come out in January of 2023, has now been pushed like 9 months all the way to October of 2023. What was supposed to come out in October of 2023 was Madam Web, which has now been pushed to 2024, I believe in February of 2024. So, man, bumping Madam Web all the way to another year, and then Kraven being pushed back so far as well, too. So, man, we're going to have to wait for some more Marvel Sony projects to come out quite some time. No word as to why the delay. Magic Mike's Last Dance. This is the third movie in the Magic Mike franchise with Channing Tatum coming back. This was an HBO Max movie, and now they're saying, nope, we're going to take it to the theater, son. Because you know what? Maybe it turned out better than they thought. And they're like, why are we putting this on streaming? This thing's going to the theater. So Magic Mike's Last Dance getting a theatrical release now instead. So congratulations there. Um, Paul Greengrass, I talked earlier about that Stephen King adaptation. I think I forgot to say the name of it. It's called Fairy Tale. So there you go. He's going to write and direct the upcoming film adaptation of the dark fantasy novel Fairy Tale. So there you go there. We have the trailer for Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story showing Evan Peters as the serial killer. I love this trailer. This looks so good. I am so down to watch this show. It looks insane. I am ready for the Jeffrey Dahmer story. As crazy as that sounds, I'm ready for it. Survivor Jeff Probst reveals 2 major twists that won't be back for season 43. Step Up, we got your season 3 trailer that you can check out. Like I said, the Constantine reboot from J.J. Abrams is not moving forward at HBO Max. Neither is any of the other projects J.J. Abrams was doing. Justice League Dark, Zatanna, all the stuff he was putting together for HBO Max is not going to move forward. Yellowstone prequel 1923 has officially added Robert Patrick to the cast. Congratulations there. Pat Sajak says the end is near. Looks like he may be stepping down from Wheel of Fortune here pretty soon. So there you go. The new Karate Kid movie is going to come out on June 7th, 2024. No filmmakers or other details have been revealed. Magic Mike's Last Dance is coming out in theaters February 2023. For those of you wondering when you can get your groove on, it's coming February 2023. Valentine's Day, baby. You got to do it, right? You got to do it. Neil Blomkamp, of course, is the one directing Gran Turismo. I was trying to think of his name earlier. So you got Orlando Bloom, got David Harbour, Gran Turismo, based on the video game, directed by Neil Blomkamp. Sounds pretty good to me. Don't forget, this weekend is the re-release of Avatar. I will be in the theater this weekend, hopefully IMAX 3D, ready to sit through Avatar again. I'm so excited to see this remastered in 4K. I think it's going to be so sweet. Let's see here. Woody Allen says he plans to retire from filmmaking after his next movie. So no real shocker there, I'm just going to say. Resident Alien been renewed for season 3. I love this show so damn much. Season 2 is going on right now. The show is so funny. Watch it on Peacock. It originally airs on Sci-Fi, but they replay it on Peacock. It is phenomenal. I love Resident Alien, so can't wait to see season 3. So good. We have the new trailer for Let the Right One In, which of course is the TV show version of the movie where Demian Bichir is protecting his vampire daughter. This is coming soon to Showtime. I'm looking really forward to this one. I think it's going to be really, really good. Pitch Perfect director is set to helm a new comedy drama for Lionsgate called The Gunkle. The Boys college set spinoff Gen V is officially wrapped production. Nicholas Galzatine has officially joined Anne Hathaway in her romance film The Idea of You. Bullet Train sets an October Blu-ray 4K UHD release. Darren Barnett is also set to star alongside David Harbour and Orlando Bloom in Gran Turismo. Lots of Gran Turismo news, son. We're talking about it. Sam Raimi produced Thriller 65 with Adam Driver is searching for a new release date that got pushed back slightly. Sarah Paulson is set to play Gwen Shamblin in a new HBO Max scripted adaptation called The Way Down. This is your fall TV reminder that Peacock, not Hulu, is now the exclusive home for next day streaming of NBC shows, including One Chicago, SVU, SNL, The Voice, Quantum Leap, and more. All these shows were available on Hulu last season, but they've taken the rights back from NBC, and they're only going to be on Peacock. So just a heads up there in case you're wondering where the hell your shows went. Alan Arkin, Kathy Bates, and Tiana Taylor have officially joined Casey Affleck in the new indie heist thriller, The Smack. The trio join a growing list cast that already includes Marissa Tomei, Isabel May, and Yoel Vasquez. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with one funny story here. An article came out with James Cameron. He was talking about how Avatar is coming back to theaters this weekend. And he talked about how when he was putting out Avatar 1, Fox gave him notes and they said, hey, we want you to take this out. We want you to take that out. We want you to make the movie shorter. And basically, James Cameron told them, you know what? I made the biggest movie of all time in Titanic, and basically I paid for this building that we're sitting in, and I paid for everybody's, salary for the next several years. So I'm not taking shit out. We're putting out Avatar the way I want to put it out. And you can see how well that worked out because Avatar went on to become the biggest movie of all time. So I just love the story that basically he stood up to Fox and said, son, I ain't changing shit. And because at the time, Titanic was the biggest movie of all time, which is his movie too. So he was like, yo, trust me. I made the biggest movie ever. I'm not changing nothing. And that's the way it went down. So, real funny story. Thought I'd leave you off with that. I thought that was hilarious. And that, my friends, is going to do us. We came in real sweet at that 40-minute mark. I love it. Thank you so much for joining me on this new episode of Am I on the Air? On our season premiere, season 25, baby. Can you believe it? We are rocking and rolling. And I am too old for this shift. So I'm going to get on out of here, but not before some plugs. AmIOnTheAir.com is our official webpage. Make sure you bookmark that. You can get to everything on there. If you'd like to support the show in any way, look in the show notes right at the bottom there. It says support our show. Click the link. It takes you to our Cash App, and you can leave anything you like. Make sure you like us. Speaking of like us on Facebook, facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Give us a follow over on Twitter at AmIOnTheAir, all one word. You can follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. Make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. If you don't do Apple, get us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podchaser, Google Podcast. We're on all your favorite platforms, so just subscribe wherever is easiest for you. Make sure you follow us on all the other socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Just search Am I on the Air and you're going to find us. Don't forget we do video reviews over on our TikTok and Instagram, so make sure you follow along to get those. I always do quick thoughts after we see the movie in the theater. It's about a 60-second rundown, so love doing those videos for you guys. And of course, our great affiliates, reddragonsradio.com, Pop Culture Pros at popculture_pros. So make sure you follow along. Great podcast networks that always have shows streaming. So check that out. And that'll do it for me. Once again, this Monday, September the 19th. I thank you so much. Enjoy the week. It's going to be a good weekend. We got the Avatar re-release. We got Don't Worry, Darling. So hopefully I have a couple new movies to talk about. We'll have all the new TV shows. We'll see what new stands out that's hitting the networks this week. And have an amazing week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragons!